about 3 o'clock. And we're on our way to Hamburg, Germany.
Rig left.
Brust mit schlanker Linie Bein. Rot im Gesicht und stark in der Brust mit schlanker Linie Bein. So muss man Männer sein. Und stark in der Brust mit schlanker Linie Bein. So muss man Männer sein. So muss man Männer sein. Rot im Gesicht und stark in der Brust mit schlanker Linie Bein. So muss man Männer sein. Bravo! Bravo!
It's Hollywood stuff. We're in the backyard in Bisztyk.
Yeah.
And it's Yuli, Goldenbaum. You can see the beautiful flowers.
Kaputt. Kiri, eh? So.
This is the lock on the Elbe River, Bisztyk. And you can see there's a couple barges in the lock. Okay, the lock's all the way, it's open now. Traffic is moving out. From Berlin to Hamburg. This is the Elbe River, and then the power plant in the background where Yuri works. And then of course we're panning across, and here's the dam. And we just came from the locks. Top of the dam, and you can see they have one of the gates open. The water is pretty rough coming out of it. Now we're looking downstream toward Hamburg. And now we're heading back toward the car.
Das hier war alles Forest und Berg, also So sag mal Berg, Mountain.
Pretty forest back there.
Ja. Alles weggefahren, Sand und dann freigemacht. War genau wie da.
This is another canal off of the Elbe. See the green pasture. And the other side of the bridge. And this boat traffic canal goes to Lunenburg. And here's one of the windmills, Germany. And this one is in pretty good shape. It's right outside of Wiesstock.
Kaiser Wilhelm.
That's not
Heißt er. Name. Name is Kaiser Wilhelm.
Kaiser Wilhelm. And you said Lauenburg?
Das ist wahr.
Yeah. It's an old town, Lauenburg.
Oh, okay.
Kaiser Wilhelm.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Yeah, I said 75 years old there, the boat over there.
oh, you can ride on it? Oh.
The Schloss, the old castle on the hill. And this is on the border, and it's East Germany.
Ja, no, da.
Over,
Ist
ja.
East Germany. Hier noch nicht, hier ist noch West. Hier, ne? Hier gerade, ne?
No, I'm warm.
Hä?
I'm warm.
Morgen hier.
And East Germany just on the other side of the
Sure.
bridge.
Lübeck.
Yeah?
Im
No,
Rathaus.
better not be.
Hat er gesagt.
Town of Lauenburg. You can see the narrow streets. And this is right real close to the old East German border. And of course there's some beautiful flowers. Julie and Lois were just walking up the hill. Okay, now we're up on the hill, and that's East Germany, beyond the bridge.
Das ist East Germany.
Yeah. Roll down the hill.
Now this Lutheran church was built in, you can see over the door, 1598. So it's been around a while. And this is the front of the church. This is again the old town. Some very old buildings. And this house is built in 1647. See, the streets are a little bit narrow here. And again, there's Huey and Lois watching down. We're walking along the river, getting some of the houses along the river. Restaurant, coffee terrace. The high water mark line of the Elbe. Some high water. You won't find the streets any narrower than this. Kaiser Wilhelm, 75 years old. Use this as a tourist ship between the city and Hamburg. We just transited into East Germany. The town was Boitzenburg, and you can see it's pretty dark, pretty dusty. Awful dark, but you can see they're restoring this church. And that's the Rathaus. And as Huey said, this is the Rathaus over there with the spires. This is another closer picture of the Rathaus. In Lübeck. This is in the market square, and the Rathaus will be coming up in the background. This is in Lübeck. This is the front of the Rathaus, and you can see the date, it's 1594, and again we're in Lübeck. Some restoration going on. This is inside Rathaus in Lubeck. And this is a shot of the tour group at our host. We're going to begin the tour of Lubeck.
City founded in 1143, the first time, then destroyed by fire, and the second time founded in 1129 by Henry the Lion. A city settled and built up mainly by merchants. 1300, Lübeck became, I told it, the head, the leader of the Hanseatic League, a mutual protection organization for merchants. More than 200 cities of the northern of Europe joined.
Members, ladies, women and men, they are honorary, and they sit on these chairs where you have the coat of arms of Lubeck, the double-headed eagle, and the table here, we have our president in the middle. On both sides, his deputies. Left-hand side, we have the mayor and the senators that get a salary. On this side, we have the president. The senator talked to about the seventh fire, so that he give you an explanation because we won't be able to see all of them. Now, this is the follow the cathedral of the bishop's church, where King Henry the Lion laid the foundation stone in 11th days back to the 13th century. Here on the chairs, you see the Emperor Frederick II. Under his reign, in 1226, Lubeck became a state, the first one in the north of Europe, and from that time on, Lubeck's growth, so that in the Middle Ages, Lubeck was called Queen of the Hanseatic League, the most powerful city in the north of Europe, economically, and sometimes also politically.
Wie heißt denn die Frage? Das Operator. Ja. Das ist die Frage. Er soll nicht das Frage, was er hat. Das ist nicht der
First, the wooden structure, then from 1200 on, the Romanesque brick church, which was destroyed by fire in 1250, and then the question came out what kind of church. And between 1260-70, the merchants had already gone to France to prepare the beautiful French-style cathedrals in Broad Street, the French cathedral style built in brick. And that's why I said prototype for the Baltic region. And it was finished then in 1350, so the German builders had learned in the meantime to finish the church. And when you look around and you see the painted walls and pillars,
rechts, nein, das sehen Sie gar nicht mehr, das haben Sie weggenommen. Hier hängt nämlich ein Nagelkreuzer dort. Das sind verglühte, es waren verglühte Dinge aus dem Dach der Kathedrale von Papenburg.
Although in the future, that they may restore when we pass those porcelain shops, glass is responsible. This street is called Glocken. we are in the eastern part, in the old craftsman spot. And here is one of the courtyards. We have many of them, and as I said, always held. In this case, it's just a slightly different. It was built in the 17th century for the winners of merchants.
This is the inside the hospice in Lubeck. We're in the Rathskeller in Lubeck for noon. This is inside the dome in the official church in Lubeck. Then they're looking at the icons. The dome. And the Schleswig-Holstein Music Festival is held in this church.
Never saw one like that.
We're looking toward the core, or the main entrance into Lubeck. This is the Trave River. This is the entrance into Lubeck. Yui and Bernarda.
Wait.
No!
Pictures from the power plant in Güstadt, West Germany. And this is the hot water from the reactor enters into the Alps. And you can see the shower sprays below. This is where they put oxygen into the water. The water temperature isn't too much higher than that existing in the river. And then this is looking downstream, and of course into the sun. And then the main power plant. And that's Lois and Yui at the power plant in Güstadt. Krummel is the area where the power plant's located. This is the lake then on reservoir above the power plant. And of course they use this in the peak time for hydroelectric generation.
What are
This
the plants
island,
out there?
this
Outside. And the birds.
The radio tower in Hamburg. Now we're in a shopping mall in downtown Hamburg. And again, this is part of our walking tour in downtown Hamburg. Overcast day, but not raining.
Mein Bauch ist nicht mehr weg.
Oh, wow. Pigeons.
Kitten and I are talking German. What? They're talking German.
Guck dir mal an,
Now we're entering the market square. This is the Rathaus or the local courthouse in Hamburg. This is the old Rathaus or courthouse for Hamburg. Another picture of the earlier first Rathaus.
that big bridge.
all in there.
St. Catherine's Church in Hamburg. This is the World War II monument. Steeple is left of the church. And Hamburg has made a monument out of it. No more war. Of course, this is found out World War II. And this is another picture of the church. Catholic Church. St. Nikolai. And that's St. Michael's Church in Hamburg. And they're restoring the tower.
Oh, really?
Das ist jetzt hier abgesperrt, als Sperrwerk.
Wir wohnen nicht weiter, ne? Das ist ab hier over.
Oh, Sicherheit, Sperrwerk.
Raise.
This is St. Michael's Church. And they're restoring this one. See?
Modern.
Modern.
House.
Oh.
What was it?
This is the inside of St. Michael's Church. is the organ inside St. Michael's Church. And there's another organ. And this is close up of the baptismal font and then the altar. And there's a statue of Martin Luther outside of St. Michael's Church. And this is Hamburg at night. It's awful dark. There's some lights. And there's the radio tower. And then the fountain. And this is a night shot of the theater, Opera House in Hamburg. And this is a picture of the Rathaus for the courthouse at night. And that's the ornate door into the Rathaus. Yeah. Sunday morning. Okay, morning here. Sunday morning.
No lights.
This is the Hamburg Harbor at night.
Oh, yeah. Q&A.
And the tower at St. Michael's Church night. Okay, this is the entrance upstairs to the attic where we sleep. And this is the room in front. Of course, this is Lois. She's making the bed.
Don't.
That's the bed that I slept on. What are we doing? And we're panning over in the back. And this is Lois's bed. Okay, this is the steps, the retractable stairs that You come up into the attic. Okay, now I'm partially on the steps and then taking a picture into the room. Hand me.
Don't take it. Don't take it.
Done. Okay, it's off. This is with the stairs retracted. Enter the sitting room.
Okay, thank you. Danke. Danke.
And this is Frühstück?
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 Yes.
On the September 29th. Okay, this is a picture. I guess you could call it the sitting room or the front room. And this is where, of course, we eat evening meals. Okay, and now we continue. We're on the other side of the room. See the cupboards, a lot of glassware, dishes, which is Renata's hobby, and the whole wall of cupboards. And then we're panning to the other side of the room. The television, fireplace, and again the sitting room. A little different angle, a little closer. Beautiful ceramic fireplace. Pretty flowers. Fruit basket on the table. And a little close-up shot. Again of the sitting area. Okay, now we're inside. Looking into, again, it's another small library. And then the guest shower, bathroom.
Are you coming?
Yeah.
Huey's waiting in the car.
Oh, he is, okay. This is the 29th of September, and we're shopping now in downtown Gstaad. Made a quick move from the house, then we'll be heading toward the market. And this is a shot looking down the street, the other direction. And this is the flower and fruit market in Ystad. Lois and Yui are melting into the crowd. Fresh fish, flowers. And here's some bakery in the market. And an eyre or the eggs, and they're all brown, not white. More of the beautiful flowers in the market. And the vendors. Speak low.
On the bus raus.
Okay, this is the entrance into the house. Again, I guess we call it the sitting room. Closet for coats.
Okay. Set it in right where it was.
And then down the hall, and that. Actually, it's the guest shower. The table for shoes. Go ahead.
Well, show them.
Yeah, that's
Show 'em
the
the
refrigerator. There's the refrigerator. Okay. Then we have the
Microwave and the stove.
oven.
Oven.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll pan over to the, and there's the dishwasher. The sink, cabinets. And then, of course, the table. Huh?
Lots of leisure rooms. Upstairs, over here, in here,
Zooey said
Oh,
this is the
yes.
leisure room again.
all kinds.
And we have the this is for the bookcase and so forth in the leisure room, and then above it
Skylight.
skylights and
What?
the flowers in the living room. Got at the market.
Japanese?
Yeah, Japanese again. No, that's fine. And this is the main. Beautiful.
And get Renard coming home from shopping.
Renardi coming home from shopping.
You went shopping, yeah.
Okay, now we're outdoors. Renardi just came home from shopping, and now we'll get a shot of their house. This is the path that goes to the forest. This is their garage. One of their cars, or actually no, there's both of them. Ford is in the back. BMW in front. Toward the garage. And then that's their front of their house. And then next to them, it's actually a duplex because on the other side is another house. And this is a closer shot now on the, as you're looking at the house on the left side of the driveway. And some of the flowers. And then here's Lois coming out of the house. And again, more flowers. And a vicious hound. Actually, the dog is very calm.
the senior insofar as he has been running the park for many years. And this young lady here, she's one of our 7 teachers. We are keeping this park for many purposes. And we have learned a bit from your country. We understand that environmental education in America is...
Da weiß er voll Genes.
It's a red deer.
Das ist voll Genes.
From this.
This is in the animal park between Bamberg and Lübeck.
Yeah.
Before he got from the other box in the lake, and we must put him here because he will go to death. That's the mother there. So please, we will go there.
We're in the park, and just before we're ready to eat, we'll be going in to eat.
That'll be in the movies.
Yes.
Cool down now. We're going in, and we're going to have
Whatever that is. What
chicken mitten rice.
More movies, yeah. For me.
Oh, yeah, 1:45. I went to my mother.
It's a wild park. Wild animal park. Our evening meal.
So, we had a
Du hast uns sehr gut geholfen. Deine Stadtführung ist sehr gut angekommen. Vielen Dank nochmal dafür. Kleine Erinnerung. Außerdem hat uns unterstützt Herr Weber. Herr Weber, mal kommen. Herr Weber hat immer wenig Platz in seinem Schrank und er weiß nicht, wo er seine Sachen unterbringen kann, damit er es in Zukunft ein klein bisschen besser ordnen kann. Aber jetzt schön kühl sein.
Maria, komm, geh ein, mein Schatz, bei dir. Wie du weißt, dass ich wandern muss, mit den Winden vorbei. Raus, melde dir, lieber Schatz, ich bleib dir treu. Denk du mir, wenn die ein andere sinnlos einmal liegt vorbei. Sing das raus, der melde dir, lieber Schatz, ich bleib dir treu. Übers Jahr, wenn du Träume schneit, stell ich hier wie drum ein. In die Kant, ein Schätzle noch, so soll die Hochzeit sein.
Germany became a divided country as a consequence of the Second World War. It was divided into two countries, which developed totally different from then on. Under which official names does everybody know the two German countries? Well, you don't have to stand up, it's in no space. Okay, we'll come to the second question. For the Germans. Lübeck gibt es ein zweitypisches Tor. Auf der Vorderseite kann man die folgenden lateinischen Wörter lesen: Concordia, Dom, Foris, Pax. Man findet dieses Tor auch auf der Rückseite des deutschen 50-Markscheins. Dieses Tor befindet sich in der Nähe des Bahnhofs. Name that gate! The problem is, we have to tie up 77. Well, what are we going to do? We have no winner. Mr. King, you shall take two things over there, bring it, and don't hit it once. I have crossed the bell.
Hier aufs Land, ich war so gerne Abend. Und der Spielstunde packt die Thermosflasche ein. Wir fahren raus ins Grüne, es ist Winterfrei. So bleibt Tag ist ein Riesenhit. Ich ruh mich hinten aus und die Alten fit. Und abends wird es dann an den ganzen Weg.
And this is the fish market on Sunday morning in Hamburg. You can see it's a little crowded. This is the flowers coming in from the Netherlands. Here he says about 30 D-mark.
Auch noch nicht. Dann geht nach Hause.
War das noch?
Your star.
Ich bin Amerika. Da bin ich schon im Fernsehen. Ich habe eine Television Show. Ich bin Amerikas. Da bin ich voriges Jahr aufgenommen worden. Ich bin Amerika.
Herrschaften, Sonderpreise.
Komm her!
Oh, he's a Hollywood star.
Okay, I'm just panning the crowd
schwarze Gegend, so werden die Zöllner genannt. Diese tragen nämlich schwarze Overalls, krabbeln an Bord der See schon in der Maschine rum, suchen dort nach Haschisch. Im letzten Monat fand er mein Vater aus Jakarta für 1,8 Millionen. Hier gleich zur rechten Seite eine englische Fregatte. Das Fahrzeug eines vom reichen Privatreeder. Gehört auf die Hamburg Süd. Diese Fahrzeuge waren zwar sehr schnell, vor 20 Jahren erstellt, aber sie hatten auch einen Fehler, sie waren zu schmal. Zur gleichen Zeit mehr, jetzt liegt er mehr, herrscht meine Herrschaft gar nicht mehr. Hier ist die Ware der Hamburger Freihafen ins Innere des Landes verlässt, muss die Ware verzollt werden. Auch dafür wurde Hamburg der größte Umschlagplatz. Die Brücke, die wir jetzt gleich unterfahren, das ist übrigens die älteste Brücke Europas aus dem 14. Jahrhundert. 1401 wurde hier der Seeräuber Sturdy Gewinde getrieben zur Richtstelle. Die Brücke hinaus in die Strömung log die Elbe auf Tiefe. Wenn sie unten fest dann unten aufgesetzt, der Punkt anderer hinzugezogen. Zur rechten Seite oben auf der Ziehanlage der Seeräuber Sturdy in Bronze gegossen. Zur linken Seite die 4 Häuser. Wir wollen jetzt gleich zu Blummerforst. Blummerforst wurde gegründet im Jahre 1877. Das nächste Fahrzeug aus Hongkong im Dock. An der Deckwand sehen wir das größte Ölgebiet der Welt. Die SSD wurde zum Hafengeburtstag im letzten Jahr zum 800-jährigen. Einmal sehen wir hier die Fahrzeuge, die erstellt wurden bei Blummerforst, sowie aber auch die Spikers, die wir durchfahren hatten, die Wikinger und Amselzeit. Zur rechten Seite, wo die Krenessee, das größte Trockenloch Europas, wurde 1939 erstellt für das Schlachtschiff Bismarck oder benutzt davon. Zur linken Seite.
We're in the Lübeck Bahnhof, and we'll be heading for Berlin this morning. It's the 1st of October. And it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, Lübeck time. Leonardi Huey Moss.
Das habe ich bekannt. Wohnung kann ich nicht mal erlauben. Mindestens. Wir fangen mit 2.
Yep. Get him to wave.
Okay.
No. Then
Well, if you go get on one of those things, he would probably definitely wave.
We'll get him court-martialed. Soviet personnel carriers. And this is on the train from Lubeck to East Berlin.
I don't know if he pointed out here or what. They had a fine department. Came out and shoot. And then was taken back to the hunting club.
The back of the Reichstag now from East Berlin. Now we're in East Berlin. We're close to and our tour guide.
Okay, his name is Peter Nolte, and I think he may introduce himself. So, I'm divorced.
Do you want to go on?
No.
Where's that?
Now we just entered a new short brunch. Sure thing.
Check that one out.
What you do is you say, when you see that sign,
We're in the Department of Ministry in East Berlin. This is where Jill Goebbels ran the operation, and that's the main entrance building right now. This is our first morning. We just traveled, got off the U-Bahn. We had to take the tram and then the U-Bahn. And now we're in downtown East Berlin. And our building is on the left.
That means stones were picked out and so on and so on of the Brandenburg Gate. That means these activities for the German unification, nobody will have a meeting or... Now you see the French dome and the German dome is on the other side, and the artist house is in the middle of the place, and there are a lot of concerts, and also today the governmental delegation will go there to have a concert for the unification of Germany. And you can see a lot of police there because they find out all cars which are not standing in the right position. Because Kohl and de Maizière will come today and to celebrate the unification. And you can see on the right hand side the German dome. It is not finished yet, the reconstruction, but it is the most beautiful place I know in Berlin, in the whole of Berlin. Now you see once more the Schauspielhaus in German language. But it is a...
Did you get which here with this house?
Of course, it's East Germany.
That's the one where the concerts are.
That's the music hall there.
Parliamentary house will be a bank once more. That is the State Council. It was the State Council of GDR. You can have a look. It was also the former seat of Erich Honecker as a chief of the State Council in GDR, and the Palace of Record.
This is Museum Island. And the large building is the Rathaus, courthouse in East Berlin. In this church, in this part of Berlin, this is the center at the beginning of Berlin. The inside of the St. Nicholas Church. This is the back side of the Rathaus, and there's a little restoration going on. In the background you see the television and radio tower. And you hear the traffic, and there's an awful lot of traffic in the area. This is a beautiful station. Forum, and again the radio tower.
Meters away at this international bookshop. But if you make the walk, you can find it. On the left-hand side, we can see the German.
All the old ex-German police cars and repainting them in the Western line.
Yeah, I took a picture. I said we should have doubled up, so I already had it.
Oh yeah. And it's
that's the way it should look.
And here is a restaurant 1900. And you can find a beer or a glass of wine till 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not very normal for Berlin because in the last 40 years the restaurants closed at 12 o'clock immediately. And if you had pleasure to go to any restaurant or night bars, it was impossible. The social things in GDR were very, very famous and very, very good. That means 1905 to do it, because tomorrow we have the unification and not today. No, yeah. We see on the left-hand side is one building, for instance, and all the other buildings we see are were the center of the Staatssicherheit, state security forces. Yes, and you can see, wo ist it? And you can see the tents. And in the tents were sitting a lot of people from the Green Party, from the left-wing forces. They were the chief of the, I don't know, the chief of the group who is looking for the Stasi files is a GDR citizen now. But it was said before that all has to go to the Federal Republic of Germany and it is to overtaken by the other BND, Bundesnachrichtendienst of the Federal Republic of Germany. But we are very happy.
The memorial is a soldier, and the soldier has a child on the arm because it is a real history that one Soviet soldier took after the Second World War such a child.
This is the Soviet memorial in East Berlin.
They paint on the memorial a lot of nice slogans. People come. Inside you have the fire. That's a very nice. The Russians will never will forget the many people heroes of the Second World War.
Truck? No, I don't know. It's
You see Mr. Gorbachev, yeah? On the boat of the disaster or something. Unfortunately, it's not the old wall. It's only a wall before the wall. Because after the wall or behind the wall, there's an industrial branch. And because it was a closed area before, they don't want it to go to the industrial branch and once more to the Spree, and you could swim because behind the wall you can see the houses. On the other side is Western houses. But nevertheless, it is not the real wall, because the real set is written. The death-bringing love. My God help me to overcome the death-bringing love.
I didn't know he was taking a look right over to the left again.
And you know, I don't know, you know, that the East Berlins have a lot of problems with foreigners, because living in such a close area for 40 years, they are not used to live together with foreign people. And a lot of fascist groups came out the east side of Berlin. And we are very, how I can say, against these new fascist groups. And we are for living in a one Berlin with all the foreigners who are living here.
Oh, is that a tower? Yes, is that a guard tower there? That's a tower. Yeah, that's a guard tower.
It is a former, on the right hand side, it is a former trade union house. You know that we had also only one trade union in GDR. The FDGB, the free, the wall, look, the wall is away. That's why buy a stone very quick. Or go to USA, to any museum, to see the wall. Find some Czech houses.
Yeah, here.
But normally they are also not anymore there. With the beginning of the November, they opened 30 of such streets. Very quick. This museum on the right hand side, the glass house. But the former checkpoint Charlie is where the circle of the white color is on the street. You will find it in some meters. You are leaving the American sector, and here you can buy, not now, but if you come back, please buy some souvenirs of the old GDR, from the Russian army and all these things.
I have one from...
They make money.
When can we come back?
Yes, it's your problem. I don't know when you will come back. But nevertheless, here the right circle. It is the former place of the checkpoint Charlie. It was decided here 5 minutes. 5 minutes only.
That's Lois. She's shopping at the old checkpoint Charlie. Getting rid of several Russian now we're eating dinner. We're at East Berlin. Post office now has the unified flag on. Tight security precautions for the celebration.
And thank you that you have been here on this historic day, and all the best for you. God bless you. Goodbye.
That's the Brandenburg Tor looking down Unter den Linden. You can see I'm standing in the middle of the street, and they have this section blocked off for the celebration. Some of the food vendors, some of the buyers. Some more vendors setting up for the celebration all down the street.
Komm jetzt, Ines. Suchen jetzt ein Eis aus.
And here we are, with the usual eating, racing.
Get the pictures.
And some more of the police moving in the area. Again, we got a little more traffic here in East Berlin. And here's a shot of the security again. View of the police car. Wagons. They're expecting a little bit of problem. This is the subway. U-Bahn. This is a picture of Dirk's Trabant in East Berlin. Okay. And that's Olaf cleaning the windows in his car, which is a Russian-made car. We're in the parking lot, right outside of their apartment complex. And that's the son Dirk, car that he owns. And that's Lois and Christina. Post.
100.
Okay, is it record?
Yes, you're. He's driving off in his supercar, but it belongs to Dirk. You can get out.
There we go. That's good. Yeah.
Now we're in Kopernik, which is the southeastern-most part of Berlin. And this is the Schloss, or castle, in the Kopernik area. And this is the church in the it's contained within the castle area. This area is noted for lakes. It has many lakes in the Berlin area. And this is one of the lakes right by the Schloss.
Just all in the room, just part of the wall.
This is a picture inside the Schloss. And that's some of it dates back to the 10th century. This is one of the larger rooms within the castle. Consider the ballroom. There you see the coat of arms. This would be the state of Preußen, which Berlin back in the early days was the capital of that state. This is a walk along, we're still in Kopnik, and this is some of the lakes in the area.
Cook those, or you just break them and...
This is an area that wasn't destroyed. The damage was not near as much as the main part of Berlin. As I said before, it's on the southeast. This is the southeast section of Berlin. It's noted for its many lakes. That's the Rathaus in the Berlin flag, which is the bear symbol. And then, of course, over on the tower, you see the German flag, which is just put up today. The old West German flag, of course, represents the new state now. The old GDR flag was taken down. And that's their daughter, Anka. Just later on. It's a small town southeast of Berlin, and they're playing football. As you can hear in the background, there's a Oompa band playing, and it's from, Christina says, from Bavaria. We just had our beer and words. And then we'll be watching the GDR flag, and you see the hole in the center. Of course, they put out anything that resembled the communist symbol. And the new flag, the same colors, without the hole in it. The flag on the right is the Bavarian flag, and that's because the band is from Bavaria.
Herzlich willkommen, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, liebe große und kleine Zuschauer. Nerven kneten, Luftkometen. Unter diesem Motto geben wir dieser Lieder Luftkometen. Hochverehrtes Publikum, wir freuen uns, dass Ihnen unsere Darbietung gefallen. Und das umso mehr, da die Berliner Luftkometen keine Berufsstatisten, sondern Amateure sind. Sie haben sich neben ihren anstrengenden Berufen, die sie übrigens ebenso auszufüllen wissen wie ihre Akrobatik, zum Amateurkollektiv der Hochartistik zusammengefunden. Aber ob Profi oder Amateur, alle verbindet etwas gemeinsam. Der Traum vom Lauf zu den Sternen. Meine Damen und Herren, wenn die Berliner Luftkometen Ihnen in 10 Meter auf dem Hochfeld und auf der 25 Meter hohen Mastspitze ihre Darbietung vorführen, werden Sie feststellen, dass es sich hier um echte, atemberaubende, artistische Spitzenleistung handelt.
Hang on. Hang on.
Wenn ich die Oma sehen würde es schlecht werden.
Man macht auch mal Augen, das ist nicht. Er lugt das an.
Ist hier der Regiehocker, junger Mann?
Das ist die Loge. Ich muss noch 5 Mal nachbezahlen mal wieder. Meinst du? Ja. Kommt da mal in die Sonne gucken oder was? Hier ist Kongo-Seite. Ja, Peter, das ist nicht auf gut. Meter runter.
Die gerade durch, ne?
Ja. Das waren alle.
vorne waren im Winter.
Applaus und für die sehr netten Blumen. Wir verabschieden uns vom Rundberg, wünschen Ihnen noch einen angenehmen Nachmittag bzw. einen schönen Nachhauseweg. Auf Wiedersehen.
We just came back into Berlin. This is another lake in the lake section. Now this is from the 18th floor. And that's the Mazan area? Matzan. And there's a football practice field. And many apartment buildings in the area. And this is Lois on Thursday morning, waiting at a tram station, and it's right outside of their apartment, their tram station, and it's right outside of their apartment. Their apartment is in this building on the 8th floor. It's right on this sign, so it overlooks the tram and the football stadium, which is over to the left here. You can see the lights. And now I just panned 180 degrees and you can see the tram coming. We're in the section of Berlin called Marzahn. This is this Schloss, or castle, Cottbus, East Germany, which is near the Polish border.
Unser Haus bringt zunächst erstmal die Ausstellung über den Fürsten Hermann von Pückler.
Our castle shows especially an exhibition about the Count Hermann von Pückler.
Dann haben
This is a picture of the grounds from the
No. Do you want to see it?
So, ich hoffe, ich konnte Ihnen ein klein wenig über das Haus in der Pizza erzählen. Es gäbe noch viel mehr zu sagen, aber das würde den ganzen Tag ausmachen.
I could tell you a little bit about this place. I could have...
And this is our lunch right outside of the castle on the cook bus. Again, this is close to the Polish border. And this is a shopping strip in part of East Germany.
Open?
I think the supermarket is.
Where's Diane? Where's Diane go?
And this is a shopping in East Germany. To one of the supermarkets. This is the Spree Wald, and it's a very old section in Germany, and they're trying to preserve the land. The farmers all have to farm naturally. And it's the area that the Spree River used to be a large swampland. The Spree River starts in this area. Yeah.
You want to watch these guys push the bus out? They are.
You're going to have to.
This is going to be a joke.
It'll be funny.
This is the last farmhouse in this nature area. We stopped for a coffee. The bus was stuck back there and they're trying to work that out.
Apparently the bus is stuck, and all the men are going out to push it out. Good luck.
This is our road in. The sheep crossing the road, and then just behind us, where do you see this? We scan the countryside, and here we are.
I want you to
Germany.
record this for history, Ron. Because when we sue this bus company, we want proof.
We got all of the Americans standing around with their hands in their pockets. The Germans are busy working.
We got a lot of sidewalk for attorneys here.
I think we might have to get it towed. They have a problem. One more time.
Had to call a tractor to get the bus out, so we're waiting for it. But this is typical in the area, the canals. As I said, the Spree River starts in this area, actually around Coatbus, and we're a little bit east of there. You can see the canals running through the area. There's a house that's 300 years old. In the middle of the forest. It's very old oak trees back there.